Have you ever had someone tell you that computers are nothing but ones and zeros? The binary language of machines is easy to understand when explained slowly like this. With 2 binary registers, you can store values up to 4. Watch this. 0, 1, 2,
3.
4 unique states. Add just one more register and you've got 8. Every new register just multiplies the amount of possible values by 2. But what if you didn't want to represent any particular value at all? I'm not saying 0, since that's a value in the same way that 1 is. No, not nothing, but the absence of a value. Any programmer would call this null, the total absence of a value. Don't confuse null with 0, since 0 is indeed a value the same way as 1 is, like I've said already. Even stranger than null is NaN, or not a number. I'll just call it NaN for short. This happens when an operation is invalid. Like if you divide any number by 0, the output to this will always be NaN. The subject of this video. Let's throw NaN onto a bunch of random things in Happy Wheels and see what happens. Every level can benefit from a little NaN. It's like a special secret ingredient only the best chef knows about. Want to have a box that erases reality when you touch it? Sprinkle a little bit of not a number and that's not a problem.
Touch.
Confused by what exactly NaN is? So is the game, and that's why all these wacky things happen. I like to imagine that the computer encounters a NaN and just says, "Fuck it, infinite speed." Almost as if it's just guessing. Truthfully, that's not the best explanation I can give. Think of NaN like the magic conch where Squidward asks it a question. The answer is always no.
Could I have something to eat?
No.
Could I have something to eat?
No.
Could I have something to eat?
No.
Does this joint have a limit on speed? No. Is this cannon done spinning yet? No. Should the world continue to exist when I touch this block? No. There are no limits to its power, almost like a license to steal. For as powerful as some of these effects are, many are equally as dangerous. So apply these properties with caution. First off, let's go over exactly how you get NaN into your level. It's not like you have to buy it off a shady guy in a trench coat or smuggle it through airport security. All you have to do is just make a level and try to save it in an XML format. Now we can just go over to where we want to throw some NaN in and put it there. Copy the entire XML and reload it into the Happy Wheels editor. In this example, I'll be doing the classic black hole glitch. Just get yourself an unfixed physics object and set its density to NaN. The game doesn't know how to handle it, so when you make contact with it, time itself becomes permanently frozen and the game camera snaps to the top left of the playing space. Many great level creators use the black hole glitch as a unique fail condition to show some sort of unique screen to the player when they left out of bounds. I personally don't like to use the black hole glitch for this purpose since I really enjoy seeing my character get mangled and destroyed in brutal fashion when I lose, sometimes taking a severe but non-fatal injury and attempting to win in spite of it. It's almost like a soldier fruitlessly trying to stuff the intestines of his wounded comrades back into their body. In another example, we'll be setting the speed value of a joint to NaN and watch it go. That's infinite speed. Ever read those comic books with Flash or the Superman?
And now!
Me neither. Those guys are pretty fast, but not infinitely fast. An object moving at this speed could cross the entire universe in no time at all. I'm being literal with that. No time at all. 0. Let's see if I can get smacked by an object traveling at this speed.
Smack it up quick, really, Nate! Can't you hear the music? That's a 4/4 string ostinato in D minor! Every sailor knows it means death! Rattle it in before it's too late! Hurry, SpongeBob, the music is getting faster! There you go, you stinking Wilfred! Stop playing that music! Stop it, please! I'm begging you!
Referring to the conch analogy again, the game is asking the joint when to stop increasing its speed. It always answers, no. As I said earlier, making glass have NaN strength will make it totally invincible. What use this could possibly have is beyond my comprehension. You see, not all properties can even take NaN, let alone find something useful from it. Most objects just cease to exist, cease to function, or cease to have any merit in the level when they encounter it. Probably the most useful case of NaN is the trigger repeat interval. The minimal interval is 0.1, and I've always felt that's way too slow for certain types of contraptions. If only I could get the speed down to 1 frame. Well, now you can. Set it to NaN and yeah, you get it, now it repeats every frame. Something that's not so useful but definitely entertaining is when you throw some NaN onto a cannon. It will spin indefinitely. What if I were to tell you there was one ultimate game-breaking use of NaN? The coup de grace of this bananery. If you set a chain count to NaN, it will cause the chain to become very ill and very contagious. And it will cough all over your shape count, infecting the shape count with its horrible illness that will cause it to become NaN itself. Now you have infinite shape count. Have fun. To close this out, I'm going to quickly go through all of the other interesting applications of NaN I can think of. Setting the timer on a springboard to NaN will humorously cause it to display NaN. Ever wanted to see the editor UI while testing your level? Make the background type to NaN and now you can do that. Set the sign type to NaN and now there's no metal triangle. Setting the fire rate on an arrow gun to NaN makes it shoot once and never again. Giving a building NaN amount of floors will cause it to become uninteractable. The same sort of thing happens if you set the start rotation of a cannon to NaN. NaN's speed on a homing mine makes it beep and disappear when the player gets close. Setting the max angle on a paddle to NaN makes it open up and then stay open. NaN rope length on a cannonball makes it a small, squarish black hole. There's probably many more uses for this trick. Try looking at the wiki or just fucking around with objects and see what happens.